Hi guys, welcome back to Kim's class. The next 3 lessons, we're going to practice writing in 3 different time tenses. Each lesson you will see a series of pictures and you will practice writing sentences using the same verb tense, either present, past, or future, but in the 4 different aspects: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. These lessons are meant to be used for practice after you watch a more detailed video lesson on each of the specific tenses. You'll find a link to those instructional videos either here or at the end of the video. Of course, you can watch this video without the instruction, but it might make it easier to watch first. It's real important that when you see the pictures in this lesson, that you pause your video, write your sentences, and then after writing your sentences, start the video again, and I'll go over the correct answers. Just watching me give you the answers will not help you learn as well as if you are actively involved in the writing. Make sense? Let's go ahead and look at the verb tense for today. In today's lesson, we will have some practice writing in the future tense. The future tense has 4 aspects, just like the past and the present. We have simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. We'll start by reviewing the 4 aspects and some examples all together. Then you'll see a series of pictures for you to practice writing in these 4 aspects of the future tense. Let's go ahead and look at an overview of these aspects. On your screen, you'll see a basic overview of the 4 aspects of the future tense. You might want to pause the video and write this chart down. Write down the definitions, the example sentences, and even the timeline. When you write things in your own handwriting, instead of just looking at something, it will help you store the information in your brain much better. Pause your video, write your chart down, and then turn your video on, and you will then see a series of pictures that we'll write about in the future tense. Pause your video now. So on your screen, you will see a series of 4 pictures. Each picture represents one of the aspects of the future tense. The first picture I would like you to write in simple future. The second picture you will write in future continuous. In the third picture, you'll write a sentence about the future perfect. And in the 4th picture, you'll write a sentence in the future perfect continuous. The verb you'll use for all 4 of these pictures is the verb run. Write a sentence using the verb run and the pronoun I and she. That will give you 2 sentences for each picture. Go ahead and pause your video, write your sentences, and then turn the video back on, and I'll give you some examples of each sentence. Go ahead and pause your video now. So let's see how we did with our sentences. In the first picture, writing with the verb run, in the simple future, your sentence would say, I will run on Sunday. You would also say, she will run on Sunday. In the second picture, writing in the future continuous, your sentence will say, I will be running when the sun goes down. Or, she will be running when the sun goes down. In the fourth picture, using the verb run, in the future perfect, your sentence would say, I will have ran 1 mile when the alarm rings. Or, she will have ran 1 mile when the alarm rings. And in our last picture, using the verb run, in the future perfect continuous, your sentence would say, I will have been running for 1 hour when the sun goes down. Or, she will have been running for 1 hour when the sun goes down. How'd you do? I bet you did great. But let's do another series of pictures to just practice one more time. So now you see another series of 4 pictures. Do the exact same thing, but now you're going to use the verb eat. In the first picture, use the verb eat in a sentence with the future simple. The second picture, use the verb eat in the future continuous. In the third picture, write in the future perfect. And in the fourth picture, use the verb eat in the future perfect continuous. Again, try to write 2 sentences for each picture, one using the pronoun I and the other using the pronoun she. Go ahead and pause your video, write your sentences, and then turn the video back on, and I will give you some great example sentences for each one of the pictures. Go ahead and pause your video now. All right, class, let's see how we did. In the first picture, your sentence would say, I will eat breakfast at 9 a.m. Or, she will eat breakfast at 9 a.m. In the second picture, using the future continuous, your sentence would say, I will be eating breakfast when you get here. Or, she will be eating breakfast when you get here. In the third picture, using the future perfect, your sentence would say, I will have eaten breakfast before you arrive. Or, she will have eaten breakfast before you arrive. And in the last picture, using the future perfect continuous, your sentences would say, I will have been eating breakfast for 1 hour before you arrive. Or, she will have been eating breakfast for 1 hour before you arrive. I hope seeing these 3 aspects together with pictures helped you understand and compare how the different verb aspects in this tense can have very different meanings. Additionally, do not forget that there are very detailed instructional videos on this tense. If you would like more instruction, the link to that video can be found here on the screen or in the comments section below. So for now, that concludes today's lesson. But before you go, I would like to ask you to do a few things. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video. You can also subscribe. If you have friends or family or people you know that might be interested, share it with them. And of course, make a comment in the comments section below. I love to hear from you. And lastly, do not forget what a blessing it is for me to share this passion with you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to come on this journey with you to learn English. Goodbye for now. I know I'll see you soon.